Great.
Okay.
Welcome, Mitchell. Please introduce yourself and very much look forward to your thoughts.
Thank you, Mark. I'm Mitchell Dong, the CEO of Pythagoras Investment Management, and we specialize in trading Bitcoin and top crypto coins. We've been doing it for 6 years in 2 funds, and we run approximately 100 million AUM. So you asked me about the Bitcoin market, where it's been and where I believe it's going. In this past year, Bitcoin price hit a new high of nearly 20,000, which is a record compared to its previous high, also close to 20,000, achieved in 2017. But for those familiar with the market, realize the year after, in 2018, Bitcoin dropped 85%. So the question that's frequently asked to me is, will Bitcoin be up 50% or could it be down 50% in 2021? And if you asked me that a couple of months ago, I would say there was a 50-50 chance as to whether it was going to be up or down 50%. But I believe now that there's a greater chance it'll be up. The market's very different compared to 2017, which was much more retail driven, much more kind of a speculative craze, in part driven by the ICO market or the initial coin offering market, with companies with little bit more than a white paper raised tens of millions of dollars from unsophisticated and unsuspecting retail investors who suffered from greed and the fear of missing out. This year, in 2020, the rally was much more driven by institutions going into Bitcoin and big name institutional investors either buying Bitcoin or endorsing it or saying that it was a very good hedge against inflation as a result of massive government printing of the sovereign fiat currencies. And these institutions also felt that it was a much better alternative to gold as a store of real value and also as an inflation hedge. For example, just look at the long list of big names who said they bought Bitcoin. Paul Tudor Jones, Stanley Druckenmiller, the founder of Skype, Jan Tallinn, the second wealthiest man in Mexico, Ricardo Pelegro, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, a NASDAQ traded company, Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter and now the CEO of Square, even Jack Kramer of Mad Money, all said that they bought Bitcoin ranging from 1% to 10% of their personal portfolio. And to go right along with that, witness the large list of institutions who have said that there's a place for Bitcoin in client portfolios. BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, AllianceBernstein, Deutsche Bank, the Guggenheim Fund, Bill Miller, who's the ex-CEO of Legg Mason, ARK Investments, PayPal, all said that there was a place for Bitcoin in client portfolios. I'm a quant, so I also, in looking at a prediction for 2021, look at the futures and options market. And we could see that in the futures market, 3-month futures expiring at the end of March are trading at a 3% premium. Now, 3% is not a lot, but still that contango or premium for buying Bitcoin in the future, it indicates a very bullish market. Looking more in detail at the options trading, Bitcoin options trading on Deribit, which is the largest options platform for crypto in the world, looking at the furthest expiry, this is the September 2021 puts and calls, and looking at what the market is saying about whether it's going to go down 50% or up 50%, looking at the implied vols of calls and puts at a 50% higher level versus a 50% drop, it shows that the market believes that it's much more likely to go up than down. So if I had to summarize and just put one sentence as to where I think it's going, I think that Bitcoin in 2021 is more likely to be up 50% than it is to be down 50%. Mark? You asked me about my philanthropy.
Sure.
I'm very focused on public health. Um, we funded a full university professorship at the Harvard Chan School of Public Health in epidemiology, and we fund 6 scholarships for graduate students at Harvard Chan School of Public Health. And public health has really come to the fore this year with the COVID pandemic. It just shows how important it is to prevent disease as opposed to medicine that cures people after they get disease. My motto is that a ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And I believe that as a country, especially the stimulus package, if we had spent a fraction of the trillions in stimulus, as opposed to stimulating the economy, which we very much need, invested in public health and public health measures to prevent the spread of disease, we would be a lot better off. And of course, to try to prevent future pandemics, we need to invest heavily in public health measures. So that's where my philanthropic money goes.
And then back to you. How can we help you, our 361 ecosystem? You've been to some of our events, both virtual and in person, and we're growing.
Well, I always like networking and meeting really smart people and sharing ideas. And we are raising money for our funds, so it's always nice to meet investors. But I mostly enjoy the camaraderie of networking with like-minded, smart people.
So as a like-minded, smart person, what is your word for 2021?
Go crypto.
Go crypto. All right. Well, I appreciate your help here.